You have a permit to pull that out? I'm leaving. Have a nice day.
Yo guys, and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be kind of a, I'd say a mixed match of things. We're taking the submarine down to Philly to deliver the 79 Ranchero to its new owner. Using the new tilt deck trailer. You guys might recognize this from the second channel. Did kind of a quick walk around tour on it. Really happy to have this, even though it does need some attention underneath, being only a year old, which is kind of disappointing. I said in the other video that these were welded on, but it turns out the guy actually, he said they were, but they're just siliconed on there. These fenders are removable, which is a nice feature to have. So hopefully have some good luck with this trailer. Haven't done anything more to the Ranchero. It's just kind of, been sitting collecting little berries from the tree. And you guys, I don't know if you've seen the video or not, but she was a fun little ripper. And off to its new owner. The guy who bought this is Javier. Pretty cool dude, and he's got a pillow factory down in Philly. So that's where we're heading now. He also said he has a van, diesel van, that kind of line. We might do a will it run and a couple other junk vehicles. Let's see where this goes. Running a touch late this morning, but hopefully that means we won't hit any traffic. Like it's going to be a gloomy day. Ooh, what happened to that truck? Ouch. And hitting some congestion. Never fails. You gotta love it. Spring has sprung, lots of greenery. You know, it's like as much as I like the Southwest desertscape, it's nothing like the foliage in the spring. Really makes you feel good and alive. There's our man Javier. Plenty of room to just pull right in. Is nice, very convenient. If you ever have to roll a car by yourself, rather than pushing on it, a much easier method is to just roll the wheel. You get a lot more leverage. Look at it, you move it one hand, no problem. I'm barely pushing on it. So we are down here on American Street, and there actually used to be a rail line coming through here for cargo and freight trains and everything. And this is actually a freezer building. It was a pork facility. So Javier over here, this is his place. And you said they would process the pork in here and then just truck it right out the back, right?
Yeah, to the front. The pork, it comes with the cargo train, and then it would put it inside towards the front, and then towards the back it will come the freezer trucks. Here's the stuff that you're cleaning up. Here's the van, the diesel van.
Oh yeah. What year is this?
To 85.
1985 Econoline diesel. This is the extended too. This is the long one.
The long one.
And you said this hasn't ran since when?
2001.
2001?
2001.
Gotcha. XLT diesel club wagon. Yeah, this is a really cool rig. So you want to get this back on the road and get some work done, essentially.
Yeah, or do whatever, you know. It's a mess. My mom, she packed everything up. I think at one point I had it outside and somebody came in and they stole I noticed now, they stole the radio.
Oh, really?
It wasn't like that. It was all nice and neat.
Typical, right? Oh, yeah, she's not too crusty either. Looks like the radiator's leaking a touch, but not a lot of rust at all for an 85.
Yeah, I got a title too. I got a lot of junk in there. My mom's junk.
Oh, yeah, she's back to the gills. Oh, man. Oh, the headliner's in perfect shape in here too. Wow. So this is going to be a dedicated video coming in the future. It's unfortunately packed schedule today, but yeah, I can't wait to tear and get this this thing fired up and worked out. And over here, he's got a Honda Odyssey that we're going to take today for basically part out scrap. And when's the last time this one ran?
10 years ago.
10 years? Okay. Yeah, probably fire right up. These are tried and true, the old Astro, man.
My father was a veteran. Yeah, the veteran
okay.
handicap.
And he's still around or no?
No, he passed away 2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he been in the Marines and in the Army. 10 years in the Army and 10 years in the Marines.
So when you bought this place, you said the roof was caved in a lot?
Oh,
or?
the roof,
Were these steps already here? These are
no,
nice.
I built this.
I was gonna say, that's a nice concrete work.
Yeah, it didn't have the how you call it, the stairs, so I built this up. This is wood.
Very nice. OSHA approved. No handrail.
You're not scared of heights, huh?
Oh yeah, this is definitely OSHA approved. Boards is just.
No, it's good.
Oh, they are okay. They're screwed down. If I step on a corner, it's not gonna go through.
If I walk, it means it's good.
Oh yeah, it's a stout building, man. This is beautiful.
We were going to finish on the other side, but just
Oh, guys, long story short, Javier grew up just down the street from here, right around the corner, and he always saw this building. There was nothing being done with it though, and he saw it going to junk basically, and he said, I'm going to own that building one day. And sure enough, one day he went to the city, found out who owned it, and he made it happen. And he refurbished this all himself over like the last 10-15 years, he said, right? Yeah. And I mean, just look how well built this is. These are 4x6 joists, 4x8 joists actually. I don't know what they are, but they don't build like that no more.
Yeah. Last year I fixed all this. It was all rotted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I fixed
flat
it.
roof like problems, right?
Yeah.
I guess the water was just working its way in. You know, when the snow sits up there, it just kind of creeps its way in, I guess, with the flat roof.
Well, I left it because my brother, he passed away in 2014, and I got depressed, so I left it all abandoned. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
No overhang either, huh? That's the other reason the
So
water
I
creeps
fixed
in.
from over there all the way over here last year. Me and this guy.
Very
went
cool.
on the roof. Over there is not like this, but a lot of people who came here, they love this place here, not over there.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's, what is it, 14-foot ceilings, 20-foot ceilings here?
Yeah, they love it here. I was like, what the heck? This is it's so bad. I was like,
And your mom filled it up with stuff.
oh, my
She said, oh, I'm bringing a few more items over. One too many.
80 years old, and she drive my Silverado truck.
Yeah, that's all. I'd love to meet her. She sounds like an awesome woman.
Here's where I load the feathers.
Okay.
This is the feathers. You put the pillow here, and it blows it inside.
Yeah, it tumbles them all up and stuff, and blows them in. Wow, that's a neat machine.
And we put.
And this is like bulk storage for.
We get the bale. We put it in there. We open it, and then it just open.
Fills the whole room up.
Yeah, the whole room. Yeah, and then we take it out from there.
Wow.
Trust me, I built a
crazy.
system. I built a system. Well, here's.
So this is
Here
on the
was
freezer doors, yeah.
This behind here is all cement. It's all cement here, but I put some compound. So you see the rails?
Yep. Oh yeah,
So
the
it
meat
was
rails.
all the first floor. I took it out. You
whole-
see those
whole room.
Yeah,
Wow.
the whole room it was.
I guess these are kind of convenient too, huh?
Yeah,
You can,
I left that because I feel bad.
yeah.
I
Well,
feel like I don't want to destroy the whole thing.
I mean, it's also really convenient, like the way you had this little
Yeah.
tray on here. Look at that. This is great.
I did it like 10 years ago. I was like,
I wouldn't have taken them down here. And then, I mean, technically you got overhead storage on top of them if you had to put long stuff up there too, so.
Yeah. And I built this, it was all rotted. We broke this floor.
Oh.
All the whole
there's no crawl space or anything, it's just right on the soil, right? Or is
No, it's a basement.
Oh, there's a basement here, wow.
So we took everything out, all the concrete and the wood beams, and we put steel beams.
Nice, and then poured, what's it, 6-inch floor or something?
6 inches, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
Rebar and everything?
Yeah, rebar.
That's awesome,
yeah.
You did nice work here.
Yeah, that's the feathers.
Just a quick shout out for his company. If anybody's looking for pillows in bulk, Leah's Pillow Inc., made in USA, North American Street. He even does recliner cushions and everything. Look, he's got his drawings, draws it all out. Very cool. Here's a look at the down feathers that he uses. These are sourced from China. They eat a lot of geese over there, I guess, or duck. Yeah, a lot of duck.
A lot of duck.
And he said when you open one of these are 165 pounds each. If you open one, it's like, what, 6 times its size or something? Or 10 times?
6 times, perhaps.
He said about 4 of them would fill this room, basically.
Yeah. Here's the polyester raw. See?
Oh, yeah. And you said this is made
Old
from
bottles.
old bottles down in North Carolina,
No,
right?
South Carolina. Okay. Here's the thing, the steel beams that we put. You see, all the way was all the way over here.
Oh, was it sinking?
No, it was getting rotted.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's the original wood post coming up. Yeah, you guys did a nice job on this.
Yeah, and we got it.
What were these windows going to?
I don't know if you noticed, it's a deck.
Oh,
A little path.
I see. Yep, and there's the old.
Yeah, I have to fix that problem. So
Oh, that's nice. Gives you an idea what it used to look like.
yeah.
This building had an ammonia refrigerator. He saved all the old pipes too. Built railings outside and gonna reuse this for everything. You said these were up on the roof for a cooler?
On the second floor. The water tower, it was on the roof.
Does your bilge pump ever fill up?
No, I had to buy a new pump. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does that ever come up or no? During rains?
I think it rains.
Surprising. It's clear.
Clear, yeah. It's not
You
sore.
could turn that in.
It's not like sore water. It's not bad water. It's good water.
Termites coming in here, looks like, or something.
Yeah, some moist water.
Is that termites, I guess?
Maybe, I don't know. It could be.
What happened? Oh, they probably come up through. I don't know. It's like, how the heck did they even get in here? You know? Very, very cool, Javier. This is quite the building. What's this, locker room or something?
The dungeon.
Oh, the dungeon.
I call them the dungeon.
Oh my gosh, look at
When
this.
people gets bad, I take them here.
This almost looks like it used to be some kind of a furnace. Like, what was this under?
I don't know, to be honest with you. We found bones here.
Bones? Really?
Small
Oh.
bones, yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah. I think it could be a furnace.
yeah, seems like it might have been.
Yeah. When we got this place, it was a pool of water like this.
Really? Wow.
And my mother, she has more balls than me, I'll be honest with you. She came down with 5 guys and throw all the trash out from that hole.
Very cool.
I was like, Mom, don't go there. I was like, she just went with candles because they didn't have no lights here. It was the old abandoned.
Over here, he's got some old boards that he was using back in 2008 to make wiring harnesses for John Deere tractors. That's really neat. I never seen how harnesses were made, but it makes sense to everything's the same length, right? So it's all calibrated.
Yeah, and
you have the whole schematic there.
here it goes for the scanner.
Oh, to make sure everything's
Make
good.
sure everything, yep.
So if you own a John Deere tractor, your wire harness may have been made here in Philadelphia.
When we used to go to sales, like to company to show our service, we take this and we used to show
the quality of your work and such.
Yeah, I have all the connectors and all that.
Oh yeah, well, you never need a spade again. Holy smokes, you want to sell those?
Yeah, I mean.
Definitely OSHA approved. Oh my gosh. And final segment of the tour. Hop up on the roof. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Nice job. The thing with these flat roofs is when it rains, you know, you end up with bellies, and these you have seams, and they can only be so sealed. So eventually, you got to recoat them once a year, I guess, really, to make sure, because otherwise it gets down in there, and then right next door to him, this used to be a wicker factory. His buddy owned it. Said he sold it for $6 million, and then the guy who bought it invested $65 million, turning it into apartments. But that's the general theme down here in, you know, the city. I mean, it used to be manufacturing, and then everything's turned into housing. You see we're on the outskirts of downtown, which is sitting over here, and more apartments getting put up. But you know, those wooden apartments, I mean, those things will end up rotting out. That's solid. Yeah, that'll last forever.
Cement, like that's all rebars.
Yeah, makes way more sense if you find a solid old building like that. Next on the list, we're going ahead and check out the old 1970s U-Haul that we did a video on, geez, probably a year or two ago. I have a guy lined up who wants to potentially buy it, but he wants to know if the brakes are locked up, and so we gotta go. I don't even know if it's still there, honestly. I think it's the last vehicle in the yard. Poor bus drivers having to go through the tight Philly streets. There's a mural of the old rail car that used to run along these lines. It always looks sketchy to me when you see the buses that have the little rod swinging back and forth up there. I'm like, well, what if he veers off that way too far? Beautiful section of town up here in Germantown. These buildings are just incredible. Here we are. So now everybody that's been asking about where this yard of the Chevelle and the Fury all came from, now you know, came from Germantown area. Of course, I couldn't disclose that before. Looks like they chained this up a little bit. Yeah, this is the lot that had, I don't know, probably 30, 40 cars on it, and had basically a forest that grew up around it. Many very big trees. And you see everything's been removed besides this one. I'm gonna see if we can get the brakes unlocked today, if it budges at all, and that way I got a guy who's gonna roll up with a flatbed, just get it out of here. I have it up for $400, and even at that, it's been for sale for like a year at that price. Originally, they were trying to get $3 grand, and I mean, the motor runs good. You know, it's like kind of a shame, but that's sure she's neutral. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of good parts on it. Potential as a great farm truck or aluminum storage box, but I was gonna get it driving, but after pricing out all the brake parts and what this would even be worth driving, it just didn't seem worth it. Let's see if there's still anything in here. Yeah, some stuff. Probably take a few things like this starter, because this is all, well, it's all mine really. Yeah, this will fit the Cadillac, I think. Now this has got a drive shaft parking brake, which I was just beating on this and finally got it moving. Don't know if it released or not, but it feels like it did. And sadly, I think the first time I was trying to budge this, I don't think I realized it had a drive shaft brake, or the parking brake was even on. Anyway, let's see if it budges now. Come on, baby. Front's rolling. Same on the passenger side. And yeah, just these rears are locked. So I guess let's find out if that's the drive shaft or the drum brakes. Let's check it out under there. A lot of times people comment on the poison ivy. I don't really get poison ivy much. Not that that's not what this is. It's just ivy, but you know. And then poisonous snakes and whatnot. We don't really get too many of those around here either. So that's why I guess you'd say carelessly climb under cars. Yeah, linkage is free on it. There it goes. Just broke free. You guys seen that? Let's see if she rolls now. So this, oh yeah. I just can't believe this hasn't sold for $400. Like, what a deal. I mean, look at the frame on this. And it even had the video to show you that the motor runs good, and Nobody wants to buy it. I mean, that rear diff axle, that's got to be worth some money. With the aluminum box, with the wooden floors, like, come on. If I had a heavier duty trailer and more property, I probably would bring this darn thing home, and Jen wouldn't be too happy with me, I'm sure, looking out at this junker. Wait a second, we got one side going. There it is. All right, it's an all-4 roller, and that's really all the guy wanted to know. And that is the final closing on this yard, the end of this truck. He'll be here tonight to grab that with the deck over. They get these sweet fiberglass water skis out of it though. Genuine Kimball K-glass, made in USA. Super cool vintage. I'll probably replace all these screws with stainless and give these a new life. Kind of a cool historic building at the intersection of Germantown and Broad is the Bury building, I think it is. But it used to be the Bank of North Philadelphia, and I think they're actually rehabbing it into a hotel now. Really awesome to see historic buildings saved in Art Deco, probably from the 20s or something. Nothing like a Philly cheesesteak from a local joint. Good stuff. Back here at Javier's, had to block traffic and back in here, and now it's like there's no traffic. But here to pick up the Odyssey. So not a perfect angle, but I think that'll work. He even gave me the rad and the condenser with it. Look at that. Beautiful. So we're almost at rush hour, and instead of going home in traffic up 95, I think I'm going to do the right thing. Take the Meepo Mini 2 out for a rip. And then I guess we'll just take this off to the scrap yard tomorrow. Maybe take the alloy wheels, but I was thinking about getting it running, try to sell it, but somebody already cut the catalytic converter off, which if you guys know anything, those Honda O2 cats, well, when I last scrap one, I think they were like 250 bucks. Probably double that for all I know now. So they turn the old railroad tracks into a drainage basin, and then you get a bike lane on each side of it. Down at the Ben Franklin Bridge. So one of the most awesome things they've recently done in Philly in the last several years is turn, I guess they're still doing it. They're taking this Delaware generating station, this is a coal power plant, and turning it into apartments, I believe. Which is pretty rad. If you guys remember, we did an exploration on the Richmond generating station. I guess that was probably a couple years ago or something. And so maybe they'll do the same with that one, but I think this building was in much better condition. Let's look at the screens they used for filtering the river debris out. They got planetary gears in there. I crashed my drone. This guy was watching me. He's like, you're getting kind of close to the building. Brand new drone too. Come on, please. Oh, yeah. Okay, she's fine. Look at that. Unscathed. Well, you know, I did want to take a look in the inside of this building. Nobody's over here. What the heck are those? This armature. Kind of worked out anyway, right? Because I thought it'd be cool to take a quick walk in and look at these filter screens. Wow, it's good grade of stainless right there. Look at that. Held up all these years. This place has been shut down since probably the 80s, I would think. Look at that chain drive. D.O. James Manufacturing Company, Chicago. Doe James. Looks like maybe rain moving in. Should probably check the radar, but you know, YOLO, right? The rain has moved in, so I figured I'd stop in for a quick brew. Grabbed a Bolin IPA by Mainstays? I don't know. Oh, these people jogging across the bridge. I was getting ready to go across, and then I said, you know what? Maybe not. Hopefully this clears through real quick, though. It'd be nice. Would you look at that? No more rain, just a few puddles, and we are cruising. We have made it to the VFB. Oh, man! Was it 8 p.m. It's not 8 p.m. It's a bummer. This footwalk is closed through 2024. Please use north side. Oh, all right. Great. It smells like Marvel Mystery Oil and then pee. So, some cleaning agents that have that wintergreen flavor. There it is. Favorite bridge ever. Woo! Center of the bridge now. Pretty much. Maybe a touch further. That tugboat out there just pulled a hard U-turn. I guess he's getting behind that barge, cruising up. And every time I'm up on a bridge or something really high that there's no protection and you could jump off if you want, I always think like that's the way it should be. And you get bridges where they put cages around them and you can't jump off, and like danger and being reminded how fragile life is so important to your well-being and just your life. If you're in a padded box your entire life, I don't know, imagine what you'd be. And it's raining again on the way back to the rig, and I will be shocked if this Meepo makes it through the rain, because this is not good. Next day, ready to part ways with the Odyssey. I just threw the jump pack on it though. I'm gonna see if it fires up real quick. Got my man Mike over here. He's gonna scoop it off me and roll it across the scale. Say you're gonna take the wheels off it too, right, probably? Curious if this thing starts up though. Here she goes, 208K. Almost full tank of fuel. Oh yeah! Sounds good. That's a Honda for you. he off? Yeah, this thing's off to go get parted and scrapped. We got a little situation on our hands. The sun is setting and we are on our way back to the U-Haul truck yard. Thought this thing was out of my hands, a done deal, but it's not. So essentially, I promised the owners of that yard I would get that U-Haul out of there one way or another. I have not been able to find even a tow truck company to take it for free. Nobody wants it. I don't get it. So I finally found a guy, Facebook Marketplace. I had it listed for $400, and he said, yeah, I'm going to take it. He was supposed to show up yesterday, and he didn't get there until about 9 p.m. And I was like, dude, I'm already out of the city by now. I can't come. But I said, he said he had a trailer. I was like, dude, it's very dicey getting in the drive with that. There's enough room, but park, check it out first. Well, I didn't hear from him at all last night. I texted him a few times, called him, just ghosted me completely. I'm like, great, you know, got nothing. This guy basically ripped me off, I'm thinking. Well, next morning, today, I get a phone call from the property owner, and he says, yo, what's going on? Is your guy getting the U-Haul or something? Because somebody's wedged in between the fence. They're stuck. They can't get out. They've been there all night. I'm like trying to call this guy and text him. He's just completely ghosted me at this point. They had no choice but to call the police, which is what they did. And anyway, finally got in contact. He called me back like midday today. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? And he was very much in distress. He had lost his dog. He had spent the night there. I'm like, dude, why didn't you call me? He said he was just so stressed he couldn't even think. I'm like, this is crazy. So it turns out he ran out of diesel as well. So he's at the yard now. He's trying to prime his truck. Apparently he's stuck. He's a little jackknifed. This has turned into a recovery mission at this point. That is the long story short. There's some more details, but I don't know. Here we go. A great spot here, Attic Brewing and Deke's Barbecue. Definitely check it out if you're ever in the area near Germantown. This is not good. This is not good. So on this side, he's got a stack on the fence. I'm surprised it even made it through with those. This has got full, like 5-inch stacks on the rig. He's actually taking a nap in there right now. And yeah, gooseneck on the utility body, kind of a sweet setup, but he got it loaded on all right. This is going to be tough to get out of here though, that is for darn sure. He's got a chain and a rope off of that tree. So he was not a happy camper, does not want anything to do with a camera, and he just took a hike out of here to go get some cigarettes and a Red Bull. He's actually a veteran as well, so we're gonna, you know, as much as it makes me want to just roll out of here because he kind of is not being very cooperative. He said keys are in the truck, do what you want. I don't even know if it runs yet, so that's all right, he's back over here. We're gonna try to get this running, started up. He said the batteries are both completely dead. Got the good all, start all. This thing should have no problem. Go ahead. And do another and just keep cranking. And she was running fine until you ran out of fuel.
This little white tube is the fuel bowl exit port.
Okay, go ahead and hit it. Yeah, I see a lot of air coming out while that pump's on. So it's got this little lever here you flip over, and I guess that primes it. He said he put 10 gallons in this tank, but it's hard to tell. To me, it doesn't sound like it has anything in it. So up here at the pump, I'm gonna pop the fuel line off, and diesel should come out. Nothing. Look at that. Okay, well that's a problem. Oh, there comes some. Oh, we got it going. All right, now I think we're gonna be good. I just got the air out of it, and I think there should be enough to start it now, because I got it actually float a little bit. Now that the pump should pick up some fuel. Let's see. You want to hit the compressor off? I'll I want to listen and see if this pump sounds like it's actually getting some juice. All right, I'm gonna turn this on. Yeah, pump sounds a little different now. We got anything out of there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. We gotta shut that valve.
Okay. And he's gonna shut the bleed valve on here now. Oh yeah, that filled up nice. Okay, let's hit this. Let's start all, and let's give this a crank down. Look at that! Heck yeah, man! So it was just low on diesel. I had an air pocket in the hose down there. Probably right up. Well, that's one thing out of the way. So let's keep moving. We got him off the fence. What about your boots up here? You don't need to fall off or anything? Buddy, what's your name? So we can see your eyes. I'm really glad he found this dog. I can't imagine losing Gus, you know. Yeah, filter gonna clear? Yeah, alright. You got the elevated hood there? Never seen that before. The cow induction.
My underhood temperature never goes over 100 degrees.
Yeah, well.
Never.
I thought the filter was in the way, and so you went ahead and closed it.
That's a one of a kind custom original.
That's custom, along with the custom air horn up here. All right, let's see if we got this. We're in front of it now. He's going to back out, and I'm going to go ahead and pull in and hopefully draw the windshield. Hang on, you're pretty close to that tree over there. Well, maybe pull forward. Yeah, pull forward some. Yeah. I'm sure the neighbors love this. Well, I mean, you kind of just went to town there, man. I didn't really know what your plan was.
Me neither. I just wanted to move it somewhere.
Yeah, well, you moved it.
Some other position. I mean, I can even back up again and go farther my truck up into the corner and try to come around the yard.
Stop.
Right there where you were.
Listen.
Right there where you were.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm glad you're back where you are. That's a good thing, because now we can hook it back to that tree, like I was saying before. Let's give that a go. And we got the triangle of death now. Super sketchy. But he's winching it backwards, so I'm hoping this is going to help try to pull the trailer over a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Look at that.
Let me give it some more power.
Might not look like much, but we're probably a couple hours later and finally got this back in a decent position. So he's going to try to back it up and get her straightened out. I mean, my patience is wearing thin, but he's starting to be pretty reasonable now. So we're going psycho. Spinning tires. second. But now I'm gonna get my truck in here. Reluctant to do because I don't want to get locked in for the night if he gets stuck again. But I'm gonna snatch block off that tree, pull him back. It's going. I think that's it. Let me get out of the way now. Hold on. Great pulling angle, but kind of straightening him out a little bit here. Final move is trying to tug the back over. We got 4 snatch blocks, so it should be a pretty light load on it. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Great. Hang on. Hold on, don't. You might need to pull me out of it. Freaking two-wheel drive. I got stopped by the fence behind me, dude. It's not like I had anywhere to...
Do you have a winch on the back?
No, I don't. Oh, that didn't go too smooth. But, yeah, luckily we both have heavy-duty front ends, so... Are you feeling confident, or you want to try to pull it over a little bit? You might rip the stack off right now. They're not hooked up anyway. He just put them on yesterday too. Guys, it's past midnight right now. I'm getting it for 5 hours. Ridiculous. Hey, helping out a veteran, you know. Otherwise, honestly, I probably would not help his he was. You got it. Yeah, buddy, you're looking pretty good. What is that noise? Hold on, you got a chain hanging down. Hold on. This is the one way, and he's going to go ahead and just cruise down the wrong way. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. You got a car coming. Since this is the one way, I just came down one block traffic with my truck. Now we're going to meet Bo back up to him and make sure this gets out all right without hitting the building. And where were you, little guy? You were missing for a while. Glad you came back. All right. I mean, you're gonna hit this, but
What's your deal? What? I said you guys are going to work.
yeah, we're on the way out. We're on the way out.
It's a tow truck.
Yeah, we're on the way out, man. We're on the way out. Sorry.
Yeah, because the truck's not throwing away. Because you have a permit to pull that out. I'm leaving.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Man, now he's coming down. Just go ahead. Come on. Now this guy's gonna come down and shoot him. All right, I'm getting out of here. I see you. I'm not looking to get shot. Oh my gosh. All right, come forward. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. These neighbors are pissed. You got it. You got it. You're good. You're good, man. All right. Get down the street. Get away from these houses. Well, the U-Haul truck is officially removed from its grave. Off to its new official grave. So how was that recovery for you?
Oh, that was wonderful.
The 24-hour U-Haul truck removal. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was ridiculous. Oh, hey, good meeting you, dude.
Let's go. What do you drink?
Where you want to go? I don't, no, man, just get this thing home safe, dude. Come on, you already had a rough time. I gotta get home anyway. Dude, thanks for your service, man. Pleasure meeting you and your dog.
Yeah, man.
But you got my number. Let me know how you make out with this thing. I know it wasn't the best deal ever, but it wasn't for me either, dude. So.
It was a hell of an ordeal.
Yeah, that was an ordeal. All right, get home safe. I'll see ya. Ended up doing a nice little skateboard ride at the end of this night just to kind of cool down and relax. We got some live street art right here. That's when all the graffiti gets done. Late night, 1 a.m. Tagging it up. Ah, it's great with no cars on the road, just cruising. Woohoo! Hey, Mr. Goss. I know, was gone for so long. You gotta go outside? Go pee? Come on. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Come on. That's how good he is. Gus. Stay. Okay. Oh, he's so well behaved. He's such a good boy. And that'll wrap this one up. Try to always give you guys closure on these vehicles with the Ranchero, the U-Haul. Glad that one's finally gone out of the yard. Things got a little crazy and heated down there. I know this video is a little different than what I normally put on this channel. I was going to put it on the second channel originally, but whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Drop any feedback you got in down below. And coming soon will be a part 2 on the Raven boat and the Suburban and plenty of more stuff. So see you guys soon in a future video. No nonsense, no how. Over out.